Hi everybody, my name is C and I'm the owner of CLM Custom Design on Etsy as well as Shopify and YouTube channel. And my channel is all things crafting. So if you've been here before, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. Come on in and take a seat and let's get ready to learn something. So what I'm going to show you today is how to turn regular notebooks into fabulous notebooks. So if you're interested in seeing how I do that, stick around. Let's jump into the intro. So what you would need to do is you could purchase these from the dollar store. They typically only sell them around school time, which is now. They are these notebooks that have glitter on them. So make sure you're looking for the ones with glitter. The lighter ones, like this color, is probably a little bit better, but it will work on all colors. So grab yourself one of those. Or you could grab any type of notebook from Staples or anything else. There are two different processes depending on which notebook you grab, but I will show you how to do both. So if you are using the regular notebooks, you will then need to purchase yourself some glitter cardstock paper. I got this one from Walmart. It's by Pen and Gear. So certainly just go and pick up a pack of this white glitter cardstock. So get that. Remember, if you're going to use these regular notebooks, that's the extra step. If you're going to use the ones that are glittered at the dollar store, you don't need any extra. Just purchase these. The next thing you'll have to do is deconstruct it. So you will have to take out the spiral binding, separate it, and it will look like this. You'll just need the front cover. If you're using the glitter one, again, if you're using this one, separate it, and then you can toss this front cover because you won't be using that again. Now, the next thing you need to do is print out a design. So let's go into our design studio, whether you're using Cricut or whether you're using Silhouette. I'll be using Silhouette, and let's pick out a design. So let me turn you around so we can do that. Okay, a great place to get your design is from Z Digitizing. I'll have a link below in my description as well as a coupon code for a discount if you use it. So again, check out Z Digitizing for your images for sublimation. So we are going to, I've opened my Silhouette Studio. I am going to bring in a design. Let's see what I'm going to use. Let's see if we have something back to school related. I'll just type in school and see what I can come up with. Let's see. Oh, my hand's in the way. Sorry about that. I'm going to bring in this design that says next stop middle school. So we're just going to use that. Keep it simple. Remember, your notebooks are 8.5 by 11, so that is the dimensions that you need to put in, 8.5 by 11. And that is going to be the size that you need. And so I am going to simply print. You may want to make it just a tad bit smaller because you remember that You're going to have these holes on the side, so that's going to take up some of your design. So if you want to see it in the center of the face of the notebook, then you need to make it a little bit smaller. So I'll just do it a hair smaller, just so it can completely fit. But you can determine that based on what you're using. That's kind of what I'm going to do. Okay, now I am going to hit print again. Make sure I have my right printer selected, which I do. It's my Epson. Remember, every time you're doing sublimation, it needs to be mirrored. You're going to say print. Mine's is already set right here to flip horizontally, but again, make sure yours is mirrored. And we are going to hit print. And now it is just going to come out of the sublimation printer. There you go. And as you can see, it has printed out lovely. It does look backwards, which it should, because when you flip it to put it on your design, it will come out correct. Now, if you are using this notebook cover, you are going to press the design on your glitter paper. If you are using the already glittered notebook, then you're going to press the design directly onto your notebook. So let me get my heat press going and I'll meet you over there. Okay, so I'm just using my Cricut heat press. I don't remember the size, but it's the largest one. I have my image taped down. I've got it between some blowout paper. We're going to press this for 60 seconds at 400 degrees. We're going to have some firm pressure holding it down. Okay, we are done now. Carefully open this up. That's a good sign. We can see the design through the paper. I'm going to gently peel this back. And voila. Pull off this tape very carefully. And we are done. Once you're all done, all you need to do is weave the binding back in. You can use what came with it, or if you want to get fancy, you can get these little black coils, whatever works for you. I am just going to use what came in it, and it should be fairly easy to use back in. Start at the end. And take voila. Give it a little bend. Okay. And so there you have it. Next stop, middle school. Very cute, very sweet, and very quick. You could personalize it with anything. You could put the child's name on it. You could put the photo on it, whatever you wanted to do. But that's how you do it. Now, let's say you were using the cardstock that we talked about. That's what this is. Obviously, it does not come with holes in it. So what you would need to do is either get a template of a notebook or scan in a notebook, the actual cover of the book that you're making, so that you could get it in Cricut Design Space like you see here. Using the cardstock, I have put the glitter cardstock on my mat. I'm going to load that into my machine. And I'm going to have those holes cut out. As you can see, it is cutting that straight out of cardstock. And make sure whatever template that you get, if you're going to purchase the template, make sure you count the holes, because all notebooks do not have the same amount of holes. Some have 31, some have 33. So if you're purchasing the template from somewhere or downloading it, I think they even have free versions online. Just make sure you get the right amount of holes. But of course, if you scan it yourself, then you're not going to have to worry about that, because you're scanning in the actual cover. So you would do, like I said, you would go ahead, lay that on your mat. You would have it cut the holes, and you would do the same thing. You would then just line it back up, and you would put the binding back in, just like I showed you on the other one. So that would be two versions of the notebook, whether you're using the glitter paper, which again I got from Walmart, or whether or not you're using the already glittered covers that you can get from the dollar store. That is the procedure that you would do for either one. Remember, again, your images, you can go to Z Digitizing and you can pull whatever images you like from there. A great source. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you spending this time to do this quick, simple project for back to school. Like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you share this with anyone else who you think would be interested in my content. Stay tuned. In September, I start back with my interviews with my small business people every other Friday, so they will be rolling out, and I got some good folks lined up. But in the meantime, be safe. Bye-bye.